Nasaan ka man sa kalawakan, sagot ko ang tanong mo.
君の虜になってしまえばきっとこの夏は充実するのも噂の dreaming が忘れないで
In this video, I'll discuss this table. So, let us not waste time. Tara, aral tayo.
Basically, this table is a summary of pages 32 to 35 of your PR2 book. But it's just that I decided to take one step further and tried to simplify it, translate it to your language. Let's have the strengths and the weaknesses of quantitative research. Let's begin with the first strength. Findings can be generalized if selection process is well designed and sample is representative of study population. If you can still recall population and sample, it would be very easy for you to understand strength number one. But let's have an example. Suppose you are conducting a research on the use of pesticide of farmers in Bacnotan, La Union. Do you have to ask all the farmers in Bacnotan? No. You just have to get a sample. You may employ simple random sampling, stratified random sampling, quota sampling, or random cluster sampling, whichever you want or whichever is good or fit for your study. I am very much sure that you will not be satisfied with one example, so I've prepared another. Watch this.
With the quantitative research, we can tell whether the water from this dispenser right here is potable or not. When I say potable, naiinom ba or hindi. Let's take a look at this microbiological analysis of water test report from the Water Bacteriology Laboratory of ITR MC.
Yes, here the water is clear, colorless, has no sediments, and has passed the coliform test. Let's move to the second strength. Data can be very consistent, precise, and reliable with the use of either a rubric, a criteria, a Likert scale, or simply with statistics. Now let's have the weaknesses of qualitative research. We have weakness number one. There is difficulty in accessing, support, or corroborating data. Let's go back to our water potability example a while back. In an experimental research like that, it is not enough to just search articles from Google. What we need are published, verified, and lab-released literature, which
There are books that you need which are not in your library.
the only solution I can advise is for you to visit other libraries and scout for related scholarly articles. Let's have weakness number two. Understanding a phenomenon is made impossible by unavailable and unreachable respondents. Phenomenon, in its simplest definition, is a real thing which existence is unbelievable or questionable. There are topics that need in-depth analysis and interpretation, which quantitative research has nothing to do with.
Conducting a research on prisoners or prostitute women or even SPED students is quite challenging.
Weakness number three is supplemental to weakness number two. Data may not be robust enough to explain complex issues. Remember that societal, spiritual, or environmental issues call for comprehensive and holistic investigation, which pure quantitative research cannot cater. What is the solution? We mix qualitative and quantitative research. Now, in case you are asking, if quantitative research has a lot of weaknesses, why should we still conduct one? My answer is many things change every day. Actually, change is inevitable. We don't have a choice but to adjust. So let's stop complaining and start researching. Dear ABM students, I hope you're concerned with how Philippines can gain back its losses. Personally, I skip ads on YouTube. Honestly, I also don't have a daily subscription of the newspaper. So, where should companies promote their products? Customarily, convenience store owners and public transportation drivers benefit from commercial establishment and power plants. What then is up for the small to medium enterprises? As entrepreneurs soon, you should know where to put up your business. Dear ICT students, bear in mind that hardware matters. We should not stop from just knowing the problem. Solving it is what we need. Filling out health declaration forms has always been a hassle for me. Can we not just scan QR or barcodes? Or just tap an ID?
For questions and suggestions, feel free to chat me. Just search Luis Casay Corasma Morao on Facebook. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.